Hi, my name is Qinghua Lee. For your convenience, you can call me Lee. Yesterday, I was learning Mindset 2020. This is a live online seminar from Miss Bob Proctor. So when I'm learning, at the same time, I have so much thing going on in my head. I guess sometimes you have those things you're learning, but then your mind run away. Anyway, so I'm going to share as I'm reading this, and I'm going to share what I know and also pay attention seriously, because most of the time when we're learning, we're thinking while we're learning, but we really just gather information and never put in use. That's why we still don't see the result we want. But like I said, now I'm just focused on learning from Miss Bob Proctor. And I've been telling you guys, since I haven't joined Miss Bob Proctor's any, program, but, he's so generous. He share all his information on YouTube. So that's why I learned. Now, also, if you guys know, like I told you guys, I find my way learning, I have to be in relaxed mood and my speed. So I just stay this way. But at the same time, things he woke me up, I want to wake you up. So I didn't pay him, so I won't charge you. But, this information, most time if you don't pay attention. But this, please, because think about it, he read one book from in 1961. And then it took him 9.5 years to figure out how he getting so successful from losing a lot of valuable information there. So pay attention, okay? Okay, let me just see. Of course, at the beginning, someone else introducing said how you can get the result you really want in your life. Think about that. What you really want in your life. And then they can show you get results. If people don't know, they say, oh yeah, everybody talking that way. That's the thing also. When you're learning, put your ego away. Put all your whatever you think, oh yeah, I hear this, I hear that. That's why we don't get success, because we're against what you're learning. So whatever you want to learn, you have to pay attention. That's the only way you can get in whatever value for you. And then whatever useless for you, you can just reject that. That's why I remember here, our mind, we have high faculty. We can use our reasons to choose what useful for us and then reject what don't. So that's the only way you can make yourself getting better and better. Of course, and then they're talking about, Mr. Bob Proctor is one of the prosperity teacher in America, #1. He always on the top list. And like I said, think about it, he can read one book from 1961. And he still study every single day. That can tell you something. Because the way I think he mentioned, basically, when he read the book, he just really kind of raise his awareness. Sometimes when we read a book, we're thinking we know, but when second time when you read, you find something, oh, I don't understand that. Like me, when I start learning, they teaching, they tell you what the other book to read, right? So I kind of following around with, like they call your invisible power. Some sentence I read, I don't understand. But now I know, so I keep reading. And then after a couple of times, and I realize, whoa, that's what that means. But then for you, like I said, whatever the book or whatever you learned is registered from your heart, that means it leading you to there. Remember I told you guys, in 2018, after I lost my job, for some reason, I just don't want to go back to full-time anymore. All I want to spend time on my husband's art. But I didn't know that's my life purpose. I just, kind of like, if I work almost 11 years, one phone call can done with my job. So what another reason why I need to find another job, right? And getting even older, maybe even harder to find a job. But anyways, so make a long story short, and then I just feel like, let me just design Dashuai's website so I can put some art, maybe let me show you guys. I put online, to selling his print. So that way I thought I can just make some money and stay home working, right? But it didn't work in that way. And then, but I do know people do make money online. But by the way, this is the homepage is my daughter Margaret did it. So she did a great job. I don't want to change it. But the rest I updated this year. So put like most Dashuai's painting here with groups. Anyway, so then I didn't get in the money from Dashuai's website. And I do know people make money, right? So in 2019, March, I joined Partner with Anthony. So I want learning online thing. And then June 2019, I joined One Funnel Away Challenge from Russell Brunson because they both wonderful guys. They always successful. It's me. I didn't really follow straight, but I do learn a lot until this year, March, all of a sudden everything getting just close, right? So I was in the ClickFunnels inside Russell Brunson offered the call, funnel flicks. Back then, I pay like 297, so I have unlimited things, so I can go through everything. And then until, like I said, after everything closed, I didn't have money, so I like a kind of download. What you guys call like from 297, I dropped to the 97. That's another thing I suggest you guys too. Most of us kind of like lying to ourselves. You don't have money. You pretending you have money. No, think about it. It's your life. If you have only $20, why you spend 40, right? So for me, back then I have, enough to cover what I can pay for ClickFunnels. But then now I don't have that much, so I just download it, right? So whatever most important thing we have to, eat to survive, right? Anyway, so that's the thing you learn. You know your financial situation. You make decision what most important for you. What's not, you can just put a little bit, down. Like I said, if you only have money for food, you don't want to buy clothes first to show the other people, right? Anyway, like I said, but on this road until this year, July, late July, all of a sudden, Miss Bob Proctor, I don't even remember how it showed up, but anyway, his information is just kind of registered with me. I'm talking about, paradigms, those, and then Oprah Winfrey, they're talking about spiritual thing. All of a sudden, I just get, it's like that's registered with me. So maybe that's why a whole life I don't consider myself as successful, but I know I'm always happy. See, I came here with Dashuai in 1996. We had nothing, but we just like the third day I'm start working. And then when Margaret was born, I started thinking about, now she's my most important thing because, as Asian, we always try to get in your children with a good education, those things, right? So I'm just working, try to give the best I can for Margaret. And also I'm lucky enough, she was like a kind of smart. So the teacher suggests to go to those called Beacon program. That's basically for the intelligent students. So she being on always good classes, learning the good thing in the best school in the cities. And for me, I always grateful. Like wherever I got, I'm happy. And even in 2018, when I lost my job, my manager even thinking she thought that I would be cry. And she said, why I'm so calm. And in my head, I feel like since 2014, my layoff rumor still goes on. It didn't happen until 2018. I was happy because back then I was worried because Margaret was still in high school. Oh, that's another thing. That's why I prepared myself. I took the exam for custom broker license because I heard I don't have a degree in US. So if you want to make more money besides the cosmetics industry, you have to do if you get a license for custom broker, you can make the kind of same money. So that's why I prepared for the license. But anyway, I was really study, and the second time I passed. But to be honest with you, sometimes it's just getting lazy, and my layoff thing it never goes on. So I'm just stay there until 2018. It happened, but in my head, I feel like I'm lucky if they lay off me earlier, I'll be so much worried. But now Margaret was in the Harvard College already, so what else I have expected? It can't be too greedy, right? Something good happened already. Why am I expecting more? Anyways, so what I'm trying to telling you this is not like try to show off. Basically, that's like from Principal Proctor when he talking. Basically, it's called unconscious competent. Basically, you're doing things, but you don't know you do. So for me, I just always grateful. Whatever happened, I always try to see the good part. Like 2017, my vacation get denied. I didn't get chance to go to South Korea with Margaret. I was not happy, but at the same time, I told myself I cannot blame my boss because she was new. She needed to do her job. But then same time, I feel like, you know what? Because Margaret there, I couldn't go. So that's why I signed up my Twitter's account to show the word Margaret's BTS program. So in my head, I was try to, find some good thing if I cannot change the fact. I even tell everybody, like all my coworkers, sometimes I see, this in industry, we make a commission and a salary. So some of them, they argue, fighting, whatever. I keep telling them, if you cannot change the fact, just face it and deal with it. For me, that's how I feel like I couldn't go to the South Korea, but I can do something to show Margaret BTS stuff, right? Anyway, so now I realize back then, whatever happened in my life, nobody like life. The life is not always smooth, right? Always something happen. But for me, whatever bad thing happened, I always try to find something good. So now I know because that's the way it kept me in the good vibration. We all live in the ocean of emotion, so we changing all the time. We vibrate. When we vibrate, that's like you send kind of like a signal thing, so you attract the good thing. That's why when Miss Barbara talking about it, for secret, he getting known, right? A lot of people start talking about the law of attraction, but he mentioned not so many people really understand deep meaning. That's like second law. The primary law should be law of vibration. So that's also now, people like talking, like they always blame us, the boss or whatever, the outside thing. But now everything starts from here. Whatever, all the powers go to and through us. When they come in no forms, it's not negative, positive. Our mind, our reasons to thinking positive or negative. If you think about everything negative, that's like you on the wrong track. Basically, I was joking, like when I'm learning, I feel like I try to remember because Miss Bob Porter have those like a positive and negative thing. I said there's like a two road, which one you choose. Because if you choosing the negative idea, you will build negative vibrations. That's why you're attracting the thing you don't want. If you're always thinking about the good thing, you attract the good thing. So, like I said, when I'm like reading those, thinking about that, we all have the same opportunity, but why we don't pay attention? Because we like programmed. We have this paradigm inside us. So if you don't want to change your paradigm, your mindset, it's not, this is only 2020s. Basically, every single year, a lot of people waiting for the new year, make new wishes. No, start from now. Because this thing is here with you all the time. The power flows to and through you. Only you know what you want. You in your relaxed mood, everything should come smoother. So, like I said, whatever you're doing, now you need to pay attention. See, you happy with your results now? If you're not, you need to figure out, because you can only look back to connect the dots why you come here, right? Like when Miss Proctor talking, about, Mr. Job mentioned something you cannot connect the dots looking forward, but you can connect looking backward. But you have to believe all the dots will connect someday. That's another, thing we're talking. But basically, think about, see your life now. If you're happy, if you're not, change. Start changing, thinking different thing. But don't, some people like be thinking back and then start blaming and stay that way. No. Don't blame yourself. Whatever passed, the past. It's done. That's like your, whatever you think in that way. But now you change your new thinking. And you have a power. Everything inside you is, and also like here, Miss Bob Proctor mentioned, our mind, we have a conscious and subconscious mind. So your conscious mind, that's like your education mind. You can thinking things, but your subconscious mind, that's your paradigm lives. If you don't change your paradigms, nothing will change. That's why a lot of people, they have a high education, like they can thinking thing why they have a bad result, because they never change their mindset. And also like depending wherever you comes from, our generations, we getting something from our parents, maybe grandparents, great-grandparents, whatever. Something may be valuable, but some of them maybe is not truth. So like Miss Bob Proctor said, when he was young, he was told only if you're smart you can make money, or only you have education. But he only had 2 months high school education. So he knows, something not true. That's why he starts studying himself. And then his mentor, the guy asked him, it's your results, so you have studied you. So those things sounds like simple, but if you don't pay attention, you really miss that. So I hope, like, even though now, the Christmas coming, like the holidays here, don't waiting for January to make your decision. Make station now. Find it. You're happy with your life, just continue to do those things. If you're not happy, you can change it. You see, start building the beautiful image in your mindset. When you build a beautiful image, you keep repeating, and then you press it to your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the truth, or you imagine it. But it will help you. That's like your land, you plant. Whatever you plant, it's going to return to you. And also I'm mourning, like I said, when I came here, a lot of people, like they treating me like, oh, you Chinese, why you come here? You're going to hear those bad comment to you. Some people is just really like against you, fight you. But for you, like back then, like I said, I gave people a chance. Let them do twice, the third time I will talk. But now I realize, that's like it's just human. They all people like they look at you because they don't know themselves. If you think about it, we all have one mind. Fundamentally, we are same. We live this in one word. So one is all is one. If you know we are part of each other, you wouldn't against them anymore, right? And also, if you realize it's so hard to change you wouldn't change not another person. That's also like I said, whoever tried to put you down, don't let them, because you know who you are. You have power. Don't let them control you. It is your mind. Whatever they can put in, but you have high faculty, which is perception, the will, reason, imagination, memory, and intuition. Use your reason. Use your perception to see things. Try to find the good thing from the bad, because everything there is a good inside. So that's where you control your mind. You build beautiful picture, and then when you have the beautiful picture, you press in. That's you. When you have this vibration, the vibration controls you, and you will take action. The action you take, you get results. So everything from you. Don't let when you see, for example, Mr. Bob Proctor mentioned, if you get a card, like you see, you're thinking you're not smart. Don't let that, because we're trained to look the result and think about being not smart. No, we just like, at that moment, I get C, but from now on, I can get A next time. And when you set up that beautiful picture, they will lead you to learn things. Like me, I told you guys, I didn't know anything about paradigm just because, in later July, Miss Bob Proctor's with them and information like registers with me. That's me. I start learning and everything just kind of leaves me every day. Like, what should I learn? That's also another reason why I don't want to join any program anymore. Because when I join the program, I feel like I'm always kind of intense. I have to learn my speed. So whatever in your life, you know more than anybody else. Don't listen to others unless they really want you getting better, wish you good. You can listen to this because some people will get jealous, or like what I learned, maybe people don't understand. And also, don't expecting too many people support you, because like, to be honest with my family, like my husband, my daughter, you think I don't even talk to them about this, because basically Mr. Bob Proctor said only 3 or 5% people understand. So why you put the pressure on them? Because if you know who you are, you should just getting better, because I can see I changed, but it's not physical, so they cannot see. But then someday, something will show up, because no matter what I do, will come to the physical, right? And then when you have a result, they will understand, right? Anyways, I hope this help. And don't think about this mindset only for 2020. It's like for you. You're changing your mindset from now. Don't waiting for the New Year's. When you change your paradigm, you thinking, make beautiful pictures, write your goal on the card, repeat, reading every single day, and then you will change. You are enough. You are smart. You have everything inside you. All you need change here. Talk to you guys soon. Happy holidays.